I'm Matt Stout, your mortgage navigator, although today I'm not going to talk to you about mortgages. Instead, I'm stirring up a recipe for my archives. Have you ever heard of a turkey bomb? That's when someone puts a wet turkey in hot oil, making a firebomb out of your Thanksgiving dinner. Well, I'm sure the pilgrims like to listen to Plymouth Rock. The last thing you want to be listening to is a burning ring of fire. Don't let that discourage you. Here's 4 secrets to making a fried turkey to die for. Secret number 1, only use a turkey fryer. I made a video about this a few years ago.
You must have a fryer just for turkeys. They're about 60 bucks at Home Depot. That's the only way I would dare do this. They come with some safety features like auto shut off after 15 minutes. They tell you the instructions on the top of the lid in case you forgot how to do it since last year. They have a fill line, which is real important. It tells you how full the oil is supposed to be. And they also have at Home Depot the best deal on the fryer oil.
Secret number 2, choose the right size turkey.
Let's start with a turkey. You must buy a turkey that is no smaller than 14 pounds and no larger than 18 pounds. This has nothing to do with how much you want to eat and everything to do with safety and how well it will cook. I've tried them smaller than 14 pounds. It's impossible to gauge how and when it's ready. If it's over 18 pounds, you run the risk of it sloshing over and causing a fire, although I'm going to tell you a secret later about how to avoid those problems.
Secret number 3, brine your bird in a mixture of salt and brown sugar, removing any brine from the bird and your cooking pot before putting it into the hot oil.
First step, in your turkey fryer, the day before, you're going to fill it with 6 quarts of lukewarm water. Then you're going to add 1 pound of brown sugar and 1 pound of salt. I don't care what kind of salt it is. It's a brine. You're going to take your turkey out, remove the neck, remove the giblets, stick it in the solution of water, then cover it with 5 to 7 pounds of ice. You might need to weight it down to make sure it's completely immersed in the brine. After a few hours, take it, stir the turkey around in the brine. Make sure that mixture of salt and sugar is getting in there, because that is the secret sauce to this turkey. Set it in a dark corner overnight, check it in the morning, top it off with some more ice. You can let it sit for as little as 8 hours, minimum 8 hours. You probably don't need to go much more than 16 hours. When you're ready to cook this thing, you're going to take it out of the brine, take it out of that, make sure you wipe out all of the water, because water and oil is not a good idea. Then you take your turkey, set it, let it go to room temperature on some paper towels, and make sure you blot it down as best as possible to get rid of all the moisture. Because when you put this in there, if there's water in there, and there's always going to be a little bit in there, it's going to start popping and hissing at you, and the last thing you want to do is get hit by flying grease.
Secret number 4, turn off your turkey fryer before adding or removing the turkey. You must constantly monitor during the cook, making sure to never let your oil temperature go over 400.
Okay, so you can see that we have the ideal temperature for our oil now. I would suggest, even though you can do it between 325 and 350, that you do 350, only because it will drop in temperature as soon as you lower the bird into the container. So now I've got the magical turkey here. I lost the little doohickey that you used to lower it in, so I'm improvising here with my mashed potato. Now we're going to take it, and notice there is no heat. I have turned off the gas. No flame, no boom. That is the secret to doing this safely. Now if you want to come over here and watch this a little bit, you're going to see it start to bubble up. That is why I'm going to go really slow. Really slow. Because the slower I go, the less problems we will have from water, which is not your friend right now. Notice we have a fire extinguisher over there. If you do suddenly go boom, do not put water on a grease fire. Although if you don't have a flame, you don't have much to worry about. Now we're going to put this back on. Now, this particular model of turkey fryer is an upgrade from my old one. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of a pain. It's got this safety feature on it that avoids you overheating it, because if you just leave the flame on for 60 minutes, which is your average cook time, this thing will go way over 350, and if it gets too high, it'll start to erupt, and that's when it'll blow up.
Wait to relight your burner until your turkey is safely in the cooking oil and the lid is on.
We're gonna light our turkey fryer. Notice the temperature dropped to about 275. So I'm gonna leave this on until it gets back up to just before 350. Then I'm gonna go ahead and wait, turn it off, just keep coming back. This is a 14-pound bird, so 3.5 minutes, a pound. I'll go do the math, but I think that puts me right around 50 minutes.
Make sure you turn off the burner before removing the turkey. Let rest for 30 minutes and enjoy. I hope you like this recipe. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more helpful mortgage tips and fun food ideas. Feel free to send me your questions or give me a call at 800-340-5465. I'd be happy to help answer any mortgage questions or share any of my recipes with you. And more than that, make sure you make this moment a great one.